Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Sunday, the 27th day of March, the 24th day of ADAR. Today we're going to hit the topic of your kiddush cups that you use throughout the year and how you could prepare them for use on Pesach. Now listen, there might be some people that are just going to use brand new kiddush cups or have special kiddush cups set aside for Pesach. Then theoretically you could tune me out right now. But first of all, let's learn this together. And anyway, I think there are a lot of people who don't have separate kiddush cups for Pesach and they want to switch them over from what they use all year to what they use on Pesach. So then stay tuned with me. Here we go. You have a kiddush cup that you used all year. It was at your chametz Shabbos table, and certainly some chametz could have come into contact with it. If that's the cup that you want to use on Pesach also, you're going to have to take some care to make sure that it's not chametz stick at all, of course, to be able to use it at your Pesach table. So what would you do? Okay, if you know for sure that your kiddush cup never came into contact with hot water, when it was washed at the end of Shabbos, it never was washed together in hot water in the chametz sink or anything, then you might have an easier time. If you really know, if you know that hot water never came into contact with your kiddush cup, then you could get by with just cleaning it really well and scrubbing it, watching out for the crevices especially, and then your kiddush cup will be fine for Pesach just based on that, because only cold water ever came into contact with it. But I don't know if you could really be sure of that. So let's get to the more normal situation, and that is that your kiddush cup probably could have come into contact with hot water and your chametz washing, etc. Then your kiddush cup, and this is what most people's category is, then that kiddush cup is probably going to need Hagala. Now, Hagala, I'm going to outline the procedure, but I really want to tell you that it's not recommended that you try this on your own, because you can get it wrong. You might not do it right. You also might burn yourself, hurt yourself. If you're going to do Hagala on some stuff of your household stuff and your kiddush cup, it's best that you take it to the shul, where a lot of shuls do arrange for special Hagala by people who know what they're doing, and they'll do Hagala on your kiddush cup. But this is the basic procedure. You clean it out really well, and then you don't use it for 24 hours, so it's called an Eno Ben Yomo. There's no taste in it that's, less than 24 hours old. And then the person doing Hagala, which should preferably not be you, but should be an expert, will take your kiddush cup, dunk it into boiling water for about 10 seconds, and then rinse it off with cold afterwards. And that's the gist of the procedure. But again, I don't think you should be doing it yourself unless you really know what you're doing. That's the gist of the procedure, and that purges your kiddush cup of any chametz that could be contained inside of it. And I believe most of your kiddush cups fall into this category, because can you say with certainty that no hot water and chametz came into contact with your kiddush cup? I know I can't say that about mine. So Hagala will probably be needed, and we've outlined the basics of the procedure and a recommendation that you do this with some expert or your shul or some community thing that's doing Hagalas Kalim, and take your kiddush cup there along with some other things that we'll discuss perhaps tomorrow. You get them there too, and they will switch over through Hagala, through that boiling hot water procedure. They'll switch over your stuff to Pesach use. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.